good morning, everybody. Today's Monday the 6th. Monday the 6th. Rained all weekend. Not supposed to rain till Thursday, so hopefully we can get some planting done. But this morning we're gonna haul some beans.
Sweet boggers we had turned. Yeah.
These grain bins have been here like 43 or 44 years. They have one unloader. They're the same size, and apparently when my dad built those. Grandpa was too cheap to buy a second unloader, so 43 years later we still haven't bought one. Alright, the guys are moving the auger. We had to come up to the other grain bins to get that auger to take over to that bean bin. It's just a few miles down the road, but anyways, they're hauling beans, I'm not. Today my son has a field trip, and since we're not in the fields, I am going to be one of the chaperones. The way I do this, I mean, I try to balance family and farm the best I can. Sometimes it's not always the easiest, but like, I mean, if we were in the field today planting, I wouldn't be going on this field trip, but we're not. It's really not a whole lot I can do as far as hauling beans. We're using two trucks, there's two guys driving, so whenever I get back though, I am going to hook up the bush hog, maybe come over here and bush hog some, and I've got a couple other things I'm gonna do in the planters. But see, there's nothing super major, and that's why I'm okay with going on this field trip. All right, we have returned from the field trip. Little man is still with me. My daughter also had a field trip today, so my wife is on that field trip, and they're still on the trip. So he's gonna help. Uh-oh. Oh no.
Don't just show him half.
Ah, his tractor just broke in half.
This one didn't.
Yeah, the green one didn't. For all you green fans out there. And it's back to normal. All right, now we're going to get the planter and tractor out, and I'm going to attempt to run the wires for my AgCam. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it on a case planter. I'm just going to have to unfold it and look and see how I can run those wires to where they don't get ripped out whenever I fold that thing up. Hey, you want to pull the planter out?
The planter out?
Yeah, you want to pull the tractor out of the barn? Get up here. He found a pile of sand. He's about as happy as he could be. All right, right now my AgCam is just sitting right there. It's on a magnet. I never really moved it any during tillage just because I knew I was going to eventually put on this planter, and I want to get it to where, I'm not sure where I'm going to get, to be real honest with you. I think I'm going to put it on the back side of these seed boxes right here. The case planter is a little bit different. I mean, if you guys watch Millennial Farmers videos, he installed his on the back side of the planter, on the John Deere planter. You'll see when we put Dad's in there, there's a set of steps that hang over it right about here. And he was able to put one on each side. He could see all along the bottom of the planter. That would be nice, but there's just nowhere to do that on this planter. So I'm thinking I'm probably going to put it up there somewhere. Maybe on this frame rail here. I'll have to see how that works whenever I fold the planter.
Did you have fun on your field trip?
Yeah.
Yeah. See you switch shoes.
All right, I've got that camera wire run. I don't have it really zip tied or tied up tight yet. I want to go in the cab, check out what kind of view that gives me, and then we'll go from there. All right, let's go over there and we'll turn that a little bit and see what else it looks like. Right now I can't really see much of the unit, but I will be able to see behind the units, but I don't know. See what else we can do. All right, I changed my mind. I did move the camera, and I like where it's at. I can pretty much see all the units that are behind the seed tank, and yeah, I like that. There's the AgCam. We're breaking our necks. So I just wrap the extra cable around that frame there. Yeah, it should work. As you can see with the way the tractor is, I cannot see anything back here, so I'm pretty excited with that camera. I'll have a little bit more of a warning if something's going on back there. If something's plugged, maybe I can at least see it. So yeah, should be awesome. Maybe I won't back into anything this year either. That'll be nice. Yep, there it is. Let's see what happens whenever we fold this thing up. Hey, looky there, it didn't break. Right there. If I put a second camera on that tractor and planer combo, that's where it's going. That way I'll be able to see what's behind me in road mode and backing into the shed. I got some cameras for Dad's tractor too, but that ain't good. Say the battery's dead. Did you just put batteries in this? Yeah, like I said, he just put those batteries in here this weekend. So something's drawing juice, but it's running now. So I don't know. Like I said earlier, tire pressure and batteries, always a fight. I think case wins on this one. It's a lot easier to run the wires on that case. I've got to run these wires through this piece of pipe. So this is gonna be fun. Really considering just running that wire right on the top of this tube, because I don't really want to leave it on the planer all the time. I was really planning on putting this system in my combine, so I don't know, we'll see. All right, we were actually able to use the plumbing snake we use at the grain bins to unplug the leg pipes to fish it up in there. And yeah, we're gonna be able to run that wire into the planing tube, or into the frame tube after all, so that'll work. Got it. All right, here's the plumbing snake. Got this wire tied to it. I'm gonna try to pull it on through. I mean, with a system like that, I don't see how it could fail. All right, I got the wire run. Afraid I'm gonna be a little bit short, but I have enough to make it work for now. I might just have to order an extension cable, like a 10-foot cable or something. That's about what I'm gonna be short. I end up using, I had two big cables, and I used one on my tractor, on like the Challenger with the case planer, and I needed one more. When the cameras come, you just got to attach the magnet to them. So that's what I'm going to do here real quick, and then we'll go ahead and put on a couple cameras on Dad's tractor. I don't care how old you are, it's still fun. Alright, perfect. Alright, on this system we are going to run two cameras. Now, a quick little thing about these cameras. All AgCo tractors, or at least that's a 2013, it was wired for them. I'm not sure what year they started, but they're wired for AgCam's. So on the armrest of that tractor and of the 1038, there was a plug-in that you can plug into that and it'll run through the factory display. I was going to use that in this tractor, but Dad said that display is too small. He wanted to run two cameras, so that's why we're using these. For the AgCo tractors, you have to use the black cameras. These are silver cameras. It has something to do with the way the video formatting, being that those AgCo tractors are European tractors. They are in a European video format, and these silver ones are in an American format. But since we're running it through a different display, it does not matter. Okay, so far I have enough cable. I've got a little bit of extra for this one, which is good. It might be nice to be able to move that around from time to time. But the other cable's pretty short. I've got to hook it up to the monitor, so I still may be a little short on this one. Right now it's not really tied up permanent like, just so I can see if this is going to work. Dad's making a mounting bracket for this. It's actually going to go right where the camera's at, so I'm just going to very temporarily hook this thing up. Meaning it's basically just going to be sitting on the armrest here. Check this out. Oh yeah, it's fresh. All right, looks like we got a spot for 4 cameras. Oh, we got one camera working. It's a good view. With this being a ground drive planter, you can see that drive wheel. I like that. Unfortunately, that drive wheel kind of is in the way of seeing the units, so we might move that out a little bit so maybe you can see both. And you're not going to believe it, but right there is that other cable. It is about a foot short. That sucks. Alright, I have it plugged in. It's not sustainable like that. I'm going to have to get an extension cable, but just to make sure that I had a good connection, and bam, there it is. And then we hit that button, and there's the other camera, or we can split screen it. Or if we had 4 screens, we could, those would be the other ones, but we don't have 4. I can get everything in the cab, but it's just not going to work. There's too much tension on that line. I need an extension, unfortunately, which kind of stinks, but it is what it is. Just got to get a mounting bracket made up too. There's George. Fine. We sleeping out of bed tomorrow? Are we?
Oh, yay.
Hey, what'd you eat for lunch?
Went to the donut shop. Had a good hot dog.
I have PB&J.
Did you?
Yeah. One good thing about this project, we were able to figure out what what's running Dad's battery down. On the John Deere planter, there's an agitator. I think if I remember right, inside there's like a rod with a bunch of paddles on it, just kind of rock back and forth to agitate that seed. You can see it right there. And for whatever reason, it's not shutting off the rest of the plant. So. Professional clutterer is in there going to work. I'm gonna get that screen mounted in there somehow. Running out of window space. Customized. I think Dad's gonna go ahead and fold his planter up. Just gonna make sure nothing's gonna stretch or break those wires. I think they're tied up okay, but so that one cable's pretty short, so definitely gonna keep an eye on it. Well, one of the connectors just broke. Well, I wasn't thinking on the one with the short cord. I thought by coming out here closer to where I was coming off the tongue, it would be better, but didn't take into account when it folds up, all the wires are in the center of the planter, so I mean, wasn't even close. Definitely needed at least a 10-foot cable. Now the other one's fine, works great. Alright, glad those things are in there. No blind spots now. For today's Q&A, someone asked me probably 2 weeks ago now. I mean, we were still rebuilding my planter, I think, and Dad was probably still spraying a lot. Asked me if we were getting nervous because we didn't have anything in the ground yet. I said no, not really. I mean, that was pretty early for this area. And he said, well, when's crunch time? Like when is that, oh crap, we need to get, like this is getting scary. Well, starting to get there, that's for sure. This is was it like May? This is May 6th. We got 110 acres of corn in the ground and 1 acre of soybeans. So yeah, we're definitely getting there. Now, it just all depends on the weather. If we can catch 10 straight dry days, you know, I'll feel a lot better, but we'll just have to wait and see. Thanks for watching. That's it for this video. Maybe tomorrow evening we can try planting. I don't know. Hopefully Wednesday for sure. It's supposed to rain Thursday. So, but thanks for watching. If you like what you've seen, follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Brian's Farm Videos, Facebook at Brown Farms. Be sure to like and subscribe to the video and channel. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks.